Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your weekly reading, and this will be for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Or if you haven't subscribed yet, love to have you on board. Please remember the readings are only general. If they do resonate with you, make sure you give the channel a thumbs up and help us to grow. If they do not resonate with you, or resonate with you apparently, just make sure you check out other aspects. Oh, I'm having a good time, aren't I? Aspects of your birth chart, your natal chart, because that will help you get the story you need to hear. And sometimes, you know, I won't have it for you, but another reader might. So just whop on to another reader and have a listen. If you were interested in doing classes with me, getting a personal reading, or donating to the channel, you can check all the details underneath. Everything is there for you. All right, I'm going to use the Tarot Mucha for your reading. The readings have been very diverse this week. Some weeks you get a very strong theme through the readings. The readings this week have been vastly different, all different energies, which is quite interesting. All right, we are ready. Thanks, Spirit. All right, I have the Seven of Cups coming out first. Now, the Seven of Cups is my card of confusion, illusion, delusion. Why? Firstly, this person has 7 cups to choose from, and the confusion comes because they do not know what is coming in that cup. So that gives rise to, you know, not being sure which cup to choose. When we talk about illusion, it's the dream of whatever is in that cup is going to make you happy and take you on a journey where, you know, you create your own happiness. But the delusion is maybe what the cup is giving to you may not be what you want it to be. So sometimes we have so many opportunities and we're not really sure which one to take because we really aren't sure what the cup is going to hold. So there's a feeling here that this week you're going to have opportunities here and more than one, and you're going to be unsure of what direction to go in. If it's a person offering you a cup, sometimes the cup can look like a cup of love and you can get very involved with someone very quickly, only to find that the cup has got a snake in it. So it's sort of like understanding this week, you're going to have a choice to make. You may not be able to see what's under that choice. So you need to make sure whatever you decide that you're very careful about making the decision. Find out more information because we do have the Knight of Wands coming in behind that. So, okay, so what I want to say to you is the Knight of Wands, you know, while he's not a bad chap, he does come across as a bit of a player. It can be your energy, being not that you're a player, but more so that you have lots of passion and drive and want to move forward very quickly. But like everything else, you know, when you put a lot of fire and energy into something, it burns out a lot more quickly. So this person finds it very, very difficult, or the energy of this finds it difficult to commit because the energy is sort of fast-paced, passionate, but dies out quickly. So what we have here is someone coming in to offer you something. And now you can understand why I'm saying be careful what cup you take here, because this person may be offering you what you think is love, but for them may not be more than just a little bit of adventure. All right, so we have the card of work. So you could have this person working with you. This person could be in employment with you. You may have a little bit of a crush or a little bit of energy with this person. There may be some passion flowing between the two of you. It's a workplace, looks like a workplace relationship. If it isn't actually both of you in the same workplace, it could be you have a work connection. And I feel like maybe you have either refused this offer before or tried to deny this temptation here. And I feel like this person may have been offering it to you. You could have been offering it to them, and one of you has denied the offer up until this point. But I don't think you want to deny it any longer. I feel like your intuition here is, you know, it could be saying to you, don't move forward with this, but I don't feel it is. I feel like it's saying to you, you know, this is your opportunity to have something. It's your opportunity to move towards something. You know, maybe this person's cup is full of love. Maybe they do have love for you. Maybe they're just displaying it in a very physical sense. But that's your choice. And with that 7 of Cups, you have to be ready to accept the responsibility in that choice of whether that is right for you or not. So let's have a look. All right, so we have the Five of Cups here. So for some of you, there may have been disappointment in past relationships, and it may be why this person looks quite so attractive. Maybe you're feeling a little lonely at the moment, a little like you want a bit of company, and I feel like you're sort of looking back at things rather than looking forward. So it's possible that this person could have love for you that you're going to find in the future, but it also could be that you're settling for something because of past disappointments. All right. Okay, and it's fine to have a crush on someone. It's fine to, you know, enjoy their company, but just be careful that you're both on the same page. Okay, so I feel very, very strongly here that this person may have had their eye on you for a long time. And I do feel that they've probably been keeping an eye on you. This person may be younger than you, or maybe a little bit immature. Very strong feeling this person might be a bit younger than you. Maybe that's why you haven't acted on this before, because of the age difference. Okay, so this person sees you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as very passionate, very fiery, but very in charge, very confident. They actually look intimidated by you a little bit here. But they've definitely been checking you out, and you may not have been noticing them watching you here. So this person feels to me like they may have more than just a crush on you here, but you might want to see where it goes. All right, so we have the Four of Swords here. So I do think that either you or both of you have been thinking about this person outside of work. So this is a very strong, if it's a crush, if you're crushing on this person, it's a very strong crush. I feel like you're both dreaming of this person at night time. And I feel very strongly like you've tried to ignore them. You've tried to sort of put it aside as, you know, just a crush. But I strongly feel now you're realizing it's more than that. Okay, so some of you can be dealing with a Cancer. We do have forward movement though, so I do think you're going to act on this. We do have the card of the Lovers coming through here. And we have the card of the Five of Swords. Okay. So I think that some of you are going to act on this because you feel the connection so strongly. But what I also see here is somebody may be questioning afterwards that they've gone into the wrong thing, that maybe they've jumped into something without really thinking about it. Even though that Seven of Cups is here, I feel like some of you are going to act on your passion rather than thinking about what are the long-term consequences here, because somebody's walking away after winning. I do think you have a very strong connection. I do think something is going on here, but I do also think that perhaps someone is not ready for commitment. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords coming out, which is your card. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. I'm going to leave the last card until I've read the bottom here. Okay, I feel like some sort of opportunity is being offered to you here. Now, you don't know what the opportunity is, but I do think that you're hoping that there is something in one of those cups that's going to make this opportunity worthwhile. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's very passionate, very driven, who wants to have a connection with you. For some of you, this is through work, but it also could be through a connection at work. Like this person may be a salesperson who comes into your job, but it's a connection to work. I feel here that it's like you may have met this person a few times. Maybe they've pushed for a little bit of a, you know, a date or whatever, and you've kept knocking them back thinking you're not really interested in this. That could be the other way around. But I feel like somehow now you're going with your intuition. You're going with that part of you that says, give it a go. Have a go. Have fun with it. I do think too that some of you are sort of going after this relationship because you feel it will sort of somehow here make you feel better because you've been sad from past relationships. So you may still be in a healing phase here, and it may be too early for you to move into something. But there is love here in your future. So I feel like this person is pretty smitten with you here. I do think they want to have something with you. But there is this energy of walking away, which sort of gives rise to the feeling that even though there's a lot of emotion here and somebody wants some sort of outcome, that the other person is unsure what they want and is walking away. And this could be you. You could sort of end up with this person. They could be totally smitten with you and totally in love with you, but maybe it's not what you want. But it could be the other way around too. Okay, and the last card to come out is looking towards the future. So I do think here with this Wheel of Fortune that there is some more to be had. It's sort of not like the end of the story, okay? It feels to me like there may be an acting out, maybe a brief encounter, maybe even an affair. But something here is going to cease afterwards and is going to be left for something in the future when the universe is ready to either bring it back in, or for this person, whoever's making this decision to walk away, has made up their mind to come back in. There is a very, very strong feeling here that there is some sort of lesson for somebody to be learning here, some sort of healing to be done. And maybe this is you with this Five of Cups rushing in and then realizing afterwards that maybe it didn't satisfy you on that much deeper level. But this person feels to me like they're really interested in having something, but I feel like this is you walking away, especially with you sort of taking up the sword. And we do have a few major arcanas in this reading, but certainly feeling like here it's up to the universe now to make a decision on whether you move forward or whether you do something with this person. So it may have been a very physical thing. Maybe you were physically attracted to them, and once you've sort of had a good time with them, you're realizing maybe it isn't, they're too young, or they don't have the maturity that you would like in a relationship. Okay, that's quite interesting. You've got the card of rest and rejuvenation coming out here, which makes me feel here that what you need to do is take time out and have a really good think about, you know, are you over past relationships? Are you ready? Are you in the place for a new relationship here? Because it may be a very fleeting thing for you. You may feel, you know, that it's going to replace something, but perhaps it's too soon. But I do see these two cups in the future, and I do think there is something going on with this person, but I feel like temporarily you may walk away from them until you've made that decision. And the universe is saying here you need to take time out, perhaps to realize what you want and perhaps heal from whatever happened in your past. Have a great week, Gemini.